have made it to Gatwick. Thankfully, that was a long old trek. It was about 3.5 hours, I think. So here we are. So I've checked into my room. I'm in the Block Hotel, literally in Gatwick Airport at the South Terminal. I'll give you a little tour. So there is the bed, which is right up against the wall. And this is it. There is no window. This is just this sort of windowy light. Some of these actually look out onto the runway and the blinds come up and go down and you've got some views. This one doesn't, by the look of it. TV built into the wall, which is very nice. There's the luggage, ready to go. Door, front door bit. Big mirror bit here, hello. And then this is the bathroom. So, the bathroom's a little bit different. So you sort of come in, and even though there's like a sink and a toilet, the shower is kind of literally toilet, shower, toilet, shower, and this is a mirror. So the whole room becomes a shower, which I think is just amazing. So like, yeah, the whole thing is one big wet room, which that's just like a mirror, which is very confusing because you think it goes further back. So there you are. It's cool, isn't it? So I'm here for just one night. Fly tomorrow at 11:15, although my flight is already delayed. I think it's delayed by about 45 minutes. So I think it's like midday instead, so hey. So I'm going to chill out. It's really early, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've got ages just to hang around. So we're going to have a little walk around the Gatwick Airport, get some food, see what's about, and then just come and chill back in the room until tomorrow. Just back from a little wander around the airport. It's a bit busy, so I've just grabbed some food and just going to chill in the room. Got the TV on. Don't know what I'm watching. Not sure. And got some essentials from Marks and Spencer's. Crisps, sandwiches, some fruit. Got to be healthy. Peanut butter and a coffee. I need a coffee. I thought I'd better eat something healthy now before I get to Florida. Just eat burgers for 2 weeks, so hey. Here's to a piece of mango. Right, I'm all tucked up in bed. It's about 10:20. And I've set the alarm for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I've got a good few hours sleep, so I'm gonna get some rest. Ready for Disney Day tomorrow. Good morning. It is travel day. It's just gone 8 o'clock. It's Thursday morning. My flight is, well, supposed to be 11:15. It is delayed a little bit at the moment by about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna carry on having a shower, get ready, grab something to eat. I've already checked in, but I've got to go and show my passport to someone at BA, apparently, for some reason, and check my bag in anyway, so I've got to go that way. Going to do that and chill out, and then a couple of hours, it'll be time to board. Right, I've showered, I've been up, I've actually been out, I went and checked my bags in, and it said on my check-in when I did it online that I had to go and show somebody my passport, so I just went and did that, but it was just to check my bag and it was nothing to do with anything else, although I hadn't signed it because it's a new passport, so glad I spotted that. Grabbed a coffee, just had a bit of a wander around the airport, and I've just come back to the room for a bit because I've got ages. It's only like 8:30, so got ages to go really, so gonna hang out here for about another half an hour, then I'll go through security, have a wander around duty free, and then it should be time to board because my flight was delayed. It was going to be like 12, so like 45 minutes late, but it made some time up overnight on the flight back, I think, so we're on time, fingers crossed. I keep checking, and the last time I looked a couple of minutes ago it was still on time, so fingers crossed, and then we'll be off. Right, let's do the room tour. I was going to do this earlier, but it was just It's like a 9-hour flight, almost 2 hours through security, an hour waiting for the coach, half an hour to get here. It's been a long day, so I've just come back from a couple of hours at the park. So I thought I'd do the room tour now. Excuse the mess, because there is a little bit already because I've been here from earlier. So there's my case. So there's it comes with 2 beds, which I think, are these queen size? They're not quite doubles, are they? So there's one near the door. There is the window, which doesn't really look out onto an awful lot. I'll show you now. There we are. That's what it looks out onto. Other people, and that person over there thinks they're filming them. Table. Little mirror there. Air conditioning unit is here. Nice little TV unit with just a general telly, nothing special. Down here is a little fridge, which you can just put some stuff in. No coffee maker or anything like that. Connecting door to the room next door if you want to join them. This is nice little coat hook with some little Disney characters, Goofy and Donald and all of that. Oh, that's there. So this is going to be my bed for the evening, mainly because it's furthest away from the window. Don't want to hear people going past. A little thing here with the remote and phone and clock and some Disney stationery, which obviously I'll be stealing. Nice little picture which I won't be stealing. A nice little musical border around the top, which is nice. Let's go into the bathroom. Just a curtain to hide my difference. But look at this curtain. Imagine how my house would be with those. Oh, I would love that. Hello. This is cool, very showbiz. Nice little sink, ice bucket. There is an ice machine, which just seems a million miles away, but it's probably only about 2 minutes, but I'm probably being dramatic because I'm tired. There's toiletries. There was some soap here, some Disney soap, which I've taken for my very own. I'm having that. That is mine. Ironing board, iron, extra pillows, extra toilet rolls in case you have an upset stomach, I guess. Little safe, not an awful lot. Not a lot of room in the safe. That's my hand. Basically fits what about the width of what my hand will be after these 2 weeks. Fatter. If you lose the key, there is a $35 fine. Don't lose the key, folks. Here's my shirt for tomorrow. Irrelevant to the room tour, but it's there. Towel rail, electric shaver points here. This is nice because you've got a full length mirror here. So you can use that, you can shut that off. If someone's having a shower, you can get ready here while that's all going on. Anyway, talking of shower, here it is. Nice shower at the top there. Disney products. Many moons ago, these used to be little tiny bottles like this that you could keep, but saving the planet and the environment, and I'm sure saving some money as well because people used to rob them. They are firmly wet. No, they are firmly wedged in there. So there we are. The bath is a strange shape, but it's kind of standard. Toilet, towels, and sort of terracotta walls. This is quite a nice shade.
Morning, 4:10, wide awake. The Disney jet lag has taken a hold. It's the 5 hours time difference and the excitement and everything. I'm knackered. There's no coffee machine in the room. Coffee is a million miles away. In fact, I don't even think it's open at this time of day. And I discovered last night when I'm checking in that this weekend is a cheerleading convention. Yeah. There are thousands and thousands of cheerleaders here. Last night, cheerleading on the balconies, cheerleading down by the pool. There's a whole lot of cheerleading going on. And there's massive groups of them as well. So like you try and get on a ride and like you turn your back for 1 second and there's like 15 cheerleaders in front of you. Now for some I know that might sound like fun, but believe you me, it's pure hell. Anyway, so I don't really know what to do. Might go for a stroll. It is pitch black. It's still really warm though. I've got the air conditioning on, but I've just popped my head out the door and it's still really warm even at this time of the morning. I think it's going to be like 30 today. So I don't know. Might just plan my day a bit more and see if I can get a bit more sleep.
Morning. Oh, feeling a lot better now. It's 25 to 7, so I've been up about 4 hours, but I haven't really done a lot. So I'm showered, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to go and grab some breakfast, but tonight I'm checking into a different hotel, still on Disney, but I'm checking into Port Orleans French Quarter. So cool tip for you. If you are doing that, pack your case up, put it right by the door, inside. I've popped a little tip on. I'll change that to a 2 once I finish filming. And then what you can do, I won't. And then what you can do is just go to reception, which I'll do on my way out to breakfast. Tell them that I've left my case in my room, give them my room number and where I'm going on to. It'll all be on the system anyway. And then someone, the bellhop, will come in and take your case to your new resort and your new hotel room as well, which is brilliant. So when I come back from the parks later, I'll go straight to my room and my case will be there. Hopefully. Good morning. So I've finally made it out of the room and I'm just going down to breakfast now. Going to get something to eat, and then it's extra magic hours this morning. So if you stay on Disney property, you get to go to the parks an hour before everybody else, or sometimes you can stay in like an hour later. Which way do I go? I have no idea. So we're going to be doing that a little bit later on. So I'm going to get something first and then head off on the bus. This is where I am. Look at that. So cool. I stayed in this block last night, which is the Jazz block. No, it's not. That's the Jazz block. I stayed in the... Where did I stay? The Rock Inn. That's where I stayed. Rock Inn. Do you get it? Rock Inn. It's one of the pools. That was one of the more quieter ones last night. As we got up to the main one last night when I came in about 11 o'clock, it was pretty mad, although there's lots of cheerleaders here at the moment, so that could be why, but it was pretty mad. So there's another one of the buildings. This place is really huge. It's really nicely themed, actually. I'm really impressed at how it's themed. It's really you know, it's really funky, it's really fresh, cool for kids. It was a bit noisy for me last night. Fine when I got to sleep, didn't hear any noise then, which is great, but just generally in the run-up. Anyway, so let's just go and grab some breakfast and I shall show you around in there. Look at the brilliant theming on this. It's so cool, isn't it? They've done a really good job. This is right opposite the other pool, by the way, which is the main pool. I'll show you in a minute when we get a little closer. There we are. That's the main pool. A lot of activity in there yesterday. It's really quite busy. It should quieten down after the weekend, actually. But I thought I'd just quickly show you the pool. Can't really show you an awful lot from here. But there we go. It's one of the pools. And that's the main building over there where all the food courts is, reception, and everything else. So I'm just going to head that way. So I just picked up this. This is included in my meal plan. It's a resort mug, refillable. So at any resort, not in the parks, but at any resort, I can basically fill this up with whatever I like. This morning it's much needed coffee with my 3 hours sleep. So I'm gonna get this on the go and then get some breakfast. The Magic Kingdom. Are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready for the big castle? Ready? Ta-da! And there she is. What a treat. There's a big castle as we walk down Main Street. We're in for extra magic hours, which is an hour before the park opens for guests who are staying on property. But it's still really busy this morning. Bag check, which I didn't film for security reasons, took about 25 minutes, I think, this morning to get in. Let's just have a look at this.
That's awesome.
Loving that. listening.
Hi, sir. You had any breakfast?
Good morning. Let's enter into Tomorrowland, because it's the only place that's open.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car.
It's a pretty people mover. You're quiet and carefree on the highway in the sky. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World. This legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
Join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's order.
As an honorary space ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy. So drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his fellows at Monsters Incorporated platform. Share the fun.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
Let's have a look and see how long Buzz is. Oh, 10 minutes. Let's do it.
Rendezvous at Planet C. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Mission accomplished, Space Ranger.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
This right here is Tomorrowland Speedway, which is at the moment closed, as you can see, because they are building Tron, which is coming for the 50th anniversary, so 2021, so a couple of years' time, which they're building over the back.
I do too.
And it means that they can't operate this at the moment whilst they make some adjustments. So it's down. Not one of my favourite rides anyway, to be honest. It was a bit smelly, petrol fumes. And over here are the famous teacups. Where there's a queue, there's a character. There she is. There's Alison. Here it is, the Seven Dwarves Mine Train. This is a great ride. Always a massive queue for this. So if you can get in early and do extra magic hours like this, worth doing, or get a fast pass, because there they go! You can wait for about 2 hours. I mean, most days it's like an hour and a half anyway, so it's incredible, isn't it? So this is in Fantasyland. Let's just wait and get another train come round so you can have a look at it in full glory. Oh, there's one just coming in down there. So we're due one to come at any moment. The carriages on this one rock from side to side, which is great. So you really kind of swing as you go around the corner. There they go. And you actually go inside the mountain as well, which is actually where the mine is, which is really cool. So we should see one come round at any minute now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Here we go. Love it.
For making the seats available. You'll do.
Just went to get a coffee, and this is a new one. Frank. Really? Well, it's raining in Magic Kingdom right now, so the usual parade, which goes through Main Street, has been cancelled. So instead, we get to see the rainy day parade, which is quite cool. And actually, you don't get to see it very often, so this is it. Finally, the sun has come out. Right, I'm going to give this a go. I'm heading to Splash Mountain. I haven't been on Splash Mountain for ages. It's one of my favourite rides, but the last couple of times I've been here, it's been closed because they've been refurbing it. So I've got a fast pass, and I'm going to go have a little go on Splash Mountain. So I do.
I need to tell for a rabbit leaving this ground. I say it's very
Nick! Oh, what do we do with all of our time? When we sit and think and wiggle our toes. That's what you ask us. That's what we know. Time to show us your love. Time to show us your love. What do we do? Now's our chance to set a chamber branch. Little more jumping, time to get it along. Time to move it along. Time to get it along. He's having fun. Little bit of video, time to be playing around. Yes, sir. I'm my brother Rabbit takes me along with him. I could sure use a good chuckle like good. Where is this secret place where everybody's and I'm here to stay.
Right, that's Splash Mountain done, and I'm just going to head over there now to Fantasyland because I've got fast passes for 7 Dwarfs, which is pretty hard to get hold of, so I'm going to go and do that now. And the sun has come out, yes. Finally. This little walkway actually is really nice because it's sort of back just from over the main sort of bit, and it's quite quiet. Look, I mean, this is like peak time at Disney, and actually it's really quite quiet. And so you can have a look. Oh look, here's one of the bears from the Jamboree. Look at that. Amazing.
There you go. You technically gave him a high five.
How cool is that? One of the bears from the Jamboree, which is just over there. Just obviously outstretching his legs. Okay, right. On my way now to 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. So we're in Fantasyland and we've made it to the 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. There is a 70-minute queue right now. So I've got a fast pass, which is great news. We'll probably get on in about 10 minutes. So let's go. Hi ho, hi ho. It's the 7 Dwarfs Mine Train we go.
I know.
That doesn't fit easily, doesn't it? Right, this is the queue. As we go, and this is the fast pass queue, so it shouldn't be that long. Probably about 10-15 minutes. Right, let's go and ride it. Right, I'm going to head over to Epcot now actually. I've done this morning here, Magic Kingdom. Just over there, by the way, is where you can meet Mickey and Minnie at the moment in their birthday suits. By which I don't mean they're naked, I mean they are wearing suits celebrating their birthday. Anyway, so let's leave the Magic Kingdom behind. Coming back later on tonight as we head over to Epcot.